So Halloween is almost here, guys, and what I'm going to be doing over the next few days is doing my top 5 movies to watch on or around Halloween. Now I'm going to exclude all the obvious ones like The Exorcist and Halloween and things like that and Friday the 13th, but I'm going to include 5 more obscure. There's one less obscure, but the other 4 are very obscure for Halloween and a lot of people haven't even seen them or even heard of them. So today I'm going to be talking about The Haunted, based on a true story. This movie came out in 1991. It was a made for TV movie as well, so this is one of the reasons why not a lot of people have heard of it or seen it. It will become more popular as time comes by because of the Conjuring movies. It is a movie not based on, but it does feature Lorraine and Ed Warren, the guys who are in the Conjuring, and obviously it's loosely based, not this, but the Conjuring, Annabelle, the Nun, they're all part of the Conjuring universe. And I do see this story becoming part of the Conjuring universe eventually. I did think it was going to become the Conjuring 2, but that wasn't the case. The Conjuring 3 could potentially be based on this, and it is the Smurl haunting. It's about a family who, again, is similar to the Perrin family in part 1, and also the family in part 2. Now, very similar to the Conjuring, the Smurl family move into a home and strange things start to happen in the house, and at first they don't really know what it is, and they are churchgoers and they're believers, so it kind of tends to latch on people like this. And this family move into the house with their mum and dad. It's a duplex that they live in, and after the strange things start to happen, they get private investigators in, Ed and Lorraine Warren, and then it becomes a kind of phenomenon. Now, for a TV movie, it was a pretty good movie. It's kind of big budget in terms of TV movies. It does star Jeffrey DeMunn and Sally Kirkland. You know Jeffrey DeMunn from The Walking Dead and other Frank Darabont things. But Sally Kirkland, if this was a feature movie for a theatrical release, I think Sally Kirkland would potentially have a nomination for Best Actress in 1991. Now, we'll delve into the negatives first of all. It is a cheap movie, as most of you would know, because it is a TV movie. That's the biggest negative aspect. It does take you away from that theatrical, the Conjuring universe style, but for 1991 and the budget they had, you can't really have any gripes with that. As I sit here and try to think of other negatives, I actually can't think of any other negatives apart from the fact that it is a TV movie. That goes to show how good this movie really is. Now, the positive aspects, I've already mentioned that Sally Kirkland and Jeffrey DeMunn are in it, and they are fantastic in the movie. So the acting in this film is really good. Even the kids are really good in this. Ashley Bank from the Monster Squad is in this movie as well. This is just a couple of years after the Monster Squad, and she's equally as good in this as she was in the Monster Squad. Now, there are a few unsettling scenes in this movie as well. One includes the attack of Jack Smurl as he's downstairs by one of the, we would say, poltergeists or ghosts. That was a kind of unsettling scene. There was another scene, a couple of scenes in fact. I don't want to spoil too much in the movie. In fact, I won't spoil much of it, but there's a scene where they go camping and the presence follows them there. That was a very unnerving scene. There was another scene as well when Sally Kirkland is doing the hoovering and she just sees the ghost going past her, and it gives me goosebumps right now just thinking about it. It was a very scary scene, and again, it's not a jump scare movie, it's there in front of you, and I think that's what makes it more scary. Now, the most famous scene in this movie, even if you haven't saw the movie, you might have saw it on the internet, some GIFs or anything like that. Janet goes downstairs. I'll not tell you what part of the movie, but she goes downstairs and she hears her mother-in-law shouting to her, "Janet!" And she shouts, "I'm in here." And then she hears her shouting, "Janet, Janet," a few times, and then as she's about to go up the stairs, I'm sure this is what happens, she turns round and she just hears the voice right next to her saying, "Janet," and she turns round, and that scene again, that gave me goosebumps, and it's giving me goosebumps just again. I will watch this again for the lead up to Halloween because it is that good. Now, overall, if I put this movie into the Conjuring universe, because it is a Conjuring universe movie after all, if I had to put this in the Conjuring universe, I would say it was better, slightly better than the Conjuring 2, and it's a lot better than Annabelle. It's probably on par with Annabelle Creation. Annabelle Creation goes more jump scare for you, whereas this movie, The Haunted, goes more in your face, just look what we've got in front of us, and I really admire that. So overall, for a movie to watch on Halloween, I highly recommend The Haunted. It's a really good watch, and I'm going to give The Haunted a B+. So that's my review for The Haunted, guys. A lot of you haven't seen it, I can imagine, but please check it out. It's something that you can't miss, especially if you're a fan of the Conjuring universe movies. So that's my first part of the movies to watch on or around Halloween. Check out my other 4 parts that are coming up shortly, guys. Thanks a lot for watching again. Thanks for subscribing. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.